Energy alternatives working to make renewable energy.
Here it is, the news about the coronavirus.
Very clear. One, he was a man on a mission.
That's right.
Two, he had
the news about the coronavirus.
JEA business developer Jeremy Dunn is talking about the company's founder, Jason Jordan, who, despite appearances, is not building a time machine out of his basement.
I come home, I jump on and participate in the meetings, work typically till 11, 12, 1 a.m.
Jordan works full-time as an engineer, but he's also an innovator who has been working on his idea and developing his small business since last year, when he got hit with a $400 electric bill.
I started researching solar installations, and I discovered that the entry point was at least $10,000. It was a huge investment, and I'm married, I have 3 kids. We don't have $10,000 just to throw around, so I thought, I'm an engineer, I thought there'd be another way I could do it myself.
Since then, Jordan Energy Alternative, or JEA, went on to win the 2019 Forge Small Business Competition put on by Marion Technical College. It's working with Warren, Ohio-based Bright Energy Innovators and recently joined the National Clean Tech Open, or CTO.
When we got accepted to Bright, we got accepted to the CTO, it was like, okay, now we're really ramping this up.
The CTO is the largest and oldest accelerator for clean technology entrepreneurs. It has created more than 3,000 clean economy jobs.
This was a huge opportunity for myself, the small business, even for Marion Isle, because you typically don't think of high tech with Marion, right? But we helped build the Panama Canal, we helped put people up into space.
And with the help of CTO, JEA is refining its marketing plan and prototype, and it's hoping to soon be able to offer its product to the public.
But we're going to provide a simple solar device on wheels that you can fold up and you can plug right into a standard 110 outlet.
And as setbacks are inevitable with every new innovation or small business, Jordan says he's learned not to fear failure, especially now during the coronavirus pandemic.
Yeah, I felt like I was on cloud 9 mid-February, and in a couple weeks it seemed like it was all crashing down. So there's going to be setbacks, there's going to be obstacles in your way, and you just have to shrink your world down a little bit and say, okay, how do I figure out how to get through this particular obstacle?
Olivia Weil, Spectrum News.
Hey there, good afternoon, Northeast Ohio. I'm meteorologist Ashley Beatty, and thank you so much for checking in with us this afternoon for your updated weather on the Lens forecast. Can't rule out a couple of spot showers through the remainder of the afternoon, but the rain we saw this morning, that's now largely moving out. We're looking at only isolated chances for rain through the remainder of this afternoon and into early this evening as well. Still seeing a few of those pockets even popping up as late as 10, 11 o'clock tonight. And then heading into tomorrow, we're going to be looking at increased rain chances and even the threat for some strong or even borderline severe thunderstorms back in Northeast Ohio's forecast. But for tonight, we're largely dry. Again, that spot shower during the evening will still be possible, maybe even a stray rumble of thunder in there as well. And then a largely quiet overnight time frame with our overnight lows coming back down into the 60s once again. It's dropping to 65 in Cleveland Mentor, coming down to 63 Medina, 64 Mansfield, Canton, as well as Akron, and 62 your overnight low in the Mahoning Valley. You're going to cool things off just a little bit more. Now, there will be periods of thunderstorm potential through the day tomorrow, and that increased chance for showers does keep our temperatures a little bit lower, so barely getting to around 80 degrees in areas where we don't see the more widespread rain. Cooling off a little bit more as we get a little bit farther south. There will be some pockets where we do see a few upper 70s, largely brought on by seeing the better bet for some of those late day showers and thunderstorms to cool that air off once more. So let me time out your Sunday for you. We do look to start off on a dry but cloudy note. 7 o'clock in the morning, not much going on. It's heading into closer to midday. We're going to begin to see that thunderstorm potential firing up, especially for areas along and south of Interstate 80. We'll see the chances for not just heavier rain, but the potential for some gusty winds, maybe even some hail embedded in a few of these thunderstorms. That continues through the afternoon. Notice areas here, much lighter rain right along the lake shore. The coverage also much lower. We're really looking at our southern zones to see the most in the way of rain potential, and of course the threat for thunderstorms inherently is in there as well. So for areas south of Interstate 80, there is the possibility of seeing an isolated strong or severe thunderstorm. Primary threat this time around, damaging straight line winds. Can't also rule out some hail or even some localized flooding in some low-lying areas. Do be aware of that possibility on Sunday before we get into the evening hours, at which point we really begin to settle things down. And from there, we see a pretty dry stretch, but with the drier conditions, we also heat things up. 90 degrees in the forecast for some of us later this week.
There you have it. The news about the coronavirus. That's right. The news about the coronavirus.